Today, we're going to be analyzing a snowstorm interrupting the Ohio Valley and the Northeast. We're going to get right into this here. As you can see, we have a low pressure system right down here in the kind of the border of Tennessee and North Carolina, bringing a bunch of snowfall to Tennessee and Kentucky. That's going to be moving here throughout the next, throughout the whole day here into West Virginia, Ohio, Pennsylvania. We're going to move forward here. This is going to be at about 1 or 2 p.m. Eastern, and pretty much right now when we're recording this, we're going to be heading forward throughout the afternoon, and this snowfall is still moving quite slow across Kentucky and Tennessee, and this is going to be around 3 or 4 p.m. Eastern. We reach into around 5 p.m. Eastern, and this is actually going to be around 5 or 6 p.m. Eastern, so when the sun is going down. As you can see, still snowfall in Kentucky there. That low pressure system is still around stalling out around the border of Tennessee and North Carolina. That snowfall is now reaching the border of Pennsylvania, and now we're reaching into more of around 8 p.m. Eastern. And that snowfall is pretty much right near State College area. Low pressure is now entering the Virginia area. You could also see a little bit of mix, not much ice or mix though, at the border of that low pressure and snowfall amounts. But as we move forward throughout the evening, this is going to be about 9 or 10 p.m. And that snowfall is pretty much in the whole state of Pennsylvania by then. New Jersey looks like it's being missed so far. But as we move out throughout the overnight hours, that snowfall for New Jersey is not looking super likely by then. So this is going to be around 12 to 2 a.m. Eastern time. And now we're reaching into more of around 3 a.m. or 3 or 4 a.m. You see that snowfall is now reaching New Jersey, Maryland, Delaware. Now, as you can see, that snowfall is now moving into more of the 4 or 5 a.m. time frame. And this is going to be entering the Northeast probably about very early morning hours of 2 or 3 a.m. That's going to be entering the Northeast, and that'll be entering more of Rhode Island, Connecticut, Massachusetts. By the time you're reaching into more of 2 to 4 a.m., that's going to be entering that type of area. And then you're getting into the morning commute hours. So this is going to be around 6 or 7 a.m. As you see snowfall pretty much in the whole New England area except parts of New York and Maine. But as you go throughout the morning hours of Friday, this is going to be impacting more of Maine as you head throughout the day. This is going to be nearing lunchtime in Eastern time. And it's going to be starting to pretty much impact the whole state of Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont. It's going to be exiting states like New York, Vermont, Connecticut, Massachusetts. And once you reach into more of the after lunchtime hours and more of the early afternoon hours, that's going to be exiting states like Vermont, New Hampshire. Connecticut is pretty much done with that snowfall by then. New Hampshire is getting there, and Rhode Island should be done with the snowfall by 4 p.m. Eastern. And then a little bit of snowfall showers by the evening hours for Maine. But even though Western New York is not looking like it's going to see a bunch of snowfall, as you can see, we're seeing a bunch of lake effect snowfall over there in these types of lake effect regions. So even though it's not looking like you're going to see a bunch of snowfall from this system, it's going to bring a lot of lake effect snow throughout the days of today and later today into Friday. So definitely you're still going to see a bunch of snowfall from lake effect, and that'll continue even though the system is exiting the United States. You're still going to see lake effect snow continuing until about the evening hours of Friday, and then that'll actually kind of dissipate, and that high pressure moves in from the Midwest into more of the Northeast, bringing some much drier conditions and much cooler conditions. As you see, another warm trough moves in, and we could potentially see some severe weather for upcoming low pressure systems, possibly this type of region here. If any low pressure systems do move into this area with this warm trough moving through, we could see if there is any more systems that do form in this type of area, it could potentially bring some severe storms to this area. Just kind of my guess. But we're going to look at snowfall amounts here for the Ohio Valley region. As you can see, according to the HRRR model, you could potentially see 6 to 7 and maybe 8 inches of snow in this eastern Kentucky region. Pretty much all of West Virginia here is going to see up to 9 or 10 inches of snowfall. And Virginia here, mostly northern and western Virginia, is going to see upwards of 3 to 4 inches of snowfall there. In Tennessee, most of Tennessee is going to see a dusting up to around 2 or 3, maybe 4 inches of snowfall, mostly in the northern parts. But these grayer and more light bluish, you're going to mainly see a dusting to 1 inch of snowfall. Let's go and move off to the Mid-Atlantic. Here's the Mid-Atlantic snowfall amount, and as you can see, over here in Pennsylvania, you're going to see likely upwards of 6 to 7 inches of snowfall. Mainly in these blues and maybe lighter pinks, you're going to see upwards of 5 inches of snowfall. And of course, like I said, western New York looks to be not getting as much snowfall in the precipitation model. But as you can see, a lake effect snow is really impacting hard here for southwestern portions of New York into northwestern portions of Pennsylvania. So that lake effect snow is going to fill in for whatever the system missed in southwestern New York. And as you can see, more of these magenta colors, you're going to see upwards of a foot to potentially 15 inches of snowfall. It depends on the dew point over here, but you could potentially see upwards of 15 inches of snowfall in this swath of lake effect snowfall. And over here, just to the next of it, you're going to see upwards of a dusting to maybe 1 or 2 inches of snowfall. Over here in Michigan, as you can see, again, upwards of a foot of snowfall from this lake effect snow right over there as well. So we're going to look at the northeast here real quick, and that'll be probably the end of the video. Ending off the video here with the northeast snowfall amounts. And as you can see, we're going to see potentially more of these higher snowfall amounts are going to be in the pink colors, maybe up to 6 to 7 inches of snowfall in the more Massachusetts and New Hampshire areas. And again, in these more eastern Maine areas, you're going to see those more higher snowfall amounts. Otherwise, very widespread blue colors, which are going to be 3 to 4 inches of snowfall in this entire region here. So definitely, if you're in this region, you're going to see a decent amount of snowfall. Not a lot of snowfall, but it's still going to be quite the big nor'easter here, as it brings much more snowfall to the Mid-Atlantic, which has still a bunch of power outages in Virginia. So definitely stay safe if you do live in those areas. Be sure to subscribe if you are new to the channel, and also make sure to share this with any friends or family that may want the latest forecast on this winter storm / nor'easter. But anyways, stay safe.